talk about two of your major regrets based on your autobiography. And the first one is in looking back, you regretted not speaking out against Joseph McCarthy at the time, didn't you?
Correct.
Why didn't you, and would it have been political suicide if you did try and speak out against him?
I don't think it would have been political suicide. It would have made a number of people in my old congressional district unhappy because, rightly or wrongly, he had some supporters there. And that was early in my career, and I was a little more hesitant to take that kind of tough stance, even though I think in retrospect I knew I should have.
Yes.
But, you know, you learn, and I think I learned from that experience that you don't like something and you think it's wrong, you ought to do the correct thing.
Yes. I remember years ago speaking to Margaret Chase Smith, who was in the Senate when you were in the House, and she did speak out, and she said that McCarthy made her life miserable for as long as he was alive in her races and smear tactics.
Well, that's what he would have done in my case, I'm sure.
Sure.
And I was young enough that I didn't quite know at that time how to handle it. I handled it wrong.
Although most everyone else kept silent also, didn't they?
There weren't many that did otherwise.
No, no. Another regret based on your autobiography was that in looking back, you said you wished you would have asked President Nixon if he was in any way involved in Watergate or the subsequent cover-up.
Right.
Why didn't you ask him?
Well, I had a number of conversations with him about the situation, and he always took the affirmative and either indirectly or directly denied any responsibility for Watergate. And based on those affirmative comments from him directly, I just never said, well, Mr. President, did you know about the Watergate actions? Were you involved in any cover-up? I thought I was getting the kind of assurance from him on his own. And as a result, I never really asked him face-to-face, did you? And I think in retrospect, I questionably should have.
Although, Mr. President, don't you think he would have given you the same answer he had given you in your conversations?
Probably, and that may be a reason why I never asked him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I would have, you're correct, I would not have gotten a different answer.
No, I don't think so. So I don't think you should really regret that too much, because I'm sure he would have given you the same answer he had been in all your conversations.
That's correct.
So